All right, jumping straight to it. I think for the past 6 episodes, I've covered at most everything I disclosed to do in the introduction, but one, and that falls under arts and crafts. It's a very interesting subcategory, if not full category, because there's actually a lot. Like, it's what brings the roots of everything, the whole channel as well, and basically everything else we do falls under arts and crafts if you put a deep thought on it. So for those who are here for music, because I think we have entertained those who are interested in poetry, we have entertained those who are interested in mindset topics or whatever, but we haven't done anything to do with music. So yes, as the description of the channel says, writer trying everything. So I'm trying everything to do with words. So at times, I do music. 2 years back, that's far. I dropped an EP, transition EP. Oh yes, impacting changes. But I've been silent ever since. And for those who are actually interested in the music, there's something coming your way. Yeah, I think it's quite unfair for you to be interested in something, then you don't have something next. So yes, there is another project coming soon. So I think it's now time. It's been in plans for a long time, but then I didn't want to disclose it fully. Okay, for my WhatsApp audience, I've been teasing for a long time now, but then I haven't fully disclosed to the general public because I wasn't ready. Why? I hadn't even written down some of the songs. I hadn't recorded the songs either. Big writer's block. Yes. So my writer's block affected everything. The articles, music, just there. But for the articles, it was at least fine because I don't have to make it sound like music, just write or whatever. But for the music, yes. So 2 years later, 2022, just pray it's not 2023. I plan on dropping another project, an extended playlist once again. But then here's the catch. So the first one was transition EP, yeah? So this next one, drum rolls please. This next one is adaptation EP. So apparently transition is, I've made it like a series. So it's a series of, yes. You can read the description of the EP either on Audio Mac or whatever, author's note. I won't disclose fully on that. You can go down, follow one of the links. There's a description of what the EP is all about. So this next one is adaptation EP. In quotes, transition EP or transition part 2. The good thing is I'm done recording most of the songs. I think there's one left, but that's not something to worry about. I'll deliver. If I've come to disclose this information, be on the lookout. Yeah, so I'll put the artwork somewhere. Yeah, here on the screen. And I'll drop the track list soon. Yes, that's it for the music section. Now, a more interesting thing. Yeah, it's not only music and things to do with words I've been idle with, graphic designing as well. You see this stuff? In the introduction already said, the last of this was 2020. I think 2020 was a good year, creatively. Yes. So I'm trying to boost my motivation and get back on the track of doing things. Yes. So there's one empty slot somewhere here. Yes. So here's the thing. I want you guys to send me ideas of what you want me to create. Yes, and I'll try to do that. just as a way of getting back to my designing days. If you draw, the better. So you can send me your drawings as well, not on WhatsApp. Use my contact details at the end of the screen. Now, especially for this, I think you can send to my email. I'll check, then yes. Now the catch to this is the one which I feel like is very good. The one I'll do first or last is going to go here. But I also have space somewhere on that wall. Of course, it's reserved for something else, but we can utilize it. If I get so many interesting submissions and drawings, if you draw, I think that also boosts my digitizing skills, because I'll just have to digitize that. It's been a while. We can have so many of those on that wall, but for now there is one slot here. Why I'm saying for now is because I know how bad I am at time management. So if there are a lot of submissions, it's not like I'll do all of them at once. Might even do the other ones next year, but it's still doing it. Yeah, that's the good thing. And also, yes, I picked up a guitar thanks to Joshua. Thank you very much. And I'm giving myself 6 months, so I need you guys to track my progress as well. Maybe one day I'll come on the channel and try to play some, I don't know, something small. Yeah, as a beginner. So far, I think I've only practiced for like 3 days, but it's good progress. It's better than 0 days. Yes. So 6 months. That's next year, May. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's it. I think this is probably going to be long. I don't know. The information is short, but I think I just speak slowly. That's why the videos are always long. But yes, arts and crafts. Oh, and one thing, yes, to all creatives out there or whatever, please write your things down. Not only creatives, like even if you live your day-to-day life, write your things down. Like, I've been given so many journals to use. I really haven't utilized them, but then I did once. I think it's also this year, 2020. The last time I wrote in it was last year. Then the funny thing is, you write down your goals and what you want to achieve, even if you know it won't do now. But then the best thing is when you actually do it, when you go back, you're like, oh, I once wrote this, you know? It gives you that sense of motivation. So I went through one of my journals. I'm like, ooh, I've actually achieved this, you know? That's good. So practice that. And for creatives, writers, or whatever, music, anything to do with writing, don't be a perfectionist, because I think one of the other reasons which have dragged me down is because I'm somehow a perfectionist. When I start writing, to me, there's no such thing as a draft. Whatever I start writing is always the permanent thing, is always the last resort. Like, I start writing and then I have to think so hard to make it sound good, to make it flow good, to make the content great. There's no such thing as a draft. And what I've noticed is that most creatives actually, there's this thing called mumbling, then drafting, just gibberish, then you fix it later. I don't do that. It has dragged me down. So I'm trying to enter that route of mumbling, of writing gibberish, then fixing later. Just that I don't like the art of cancelling and stuff. Even if I can have 2 books, I'll always try to make them perfect. But don't follow that route. And yeah, I think that's one, arts and craft. The major announcement is that I'm releasing an EP soon, hopefully next month. Yes. To fellow creatives, keep grinding, keep writing, keep designing. Don't stop, because once you start again, it's like you're starting from the scratch. Only that you know the basics, but yeah. So yeah, thank you for tuning in, and see you in the next one.